all of my March beauty favorites is affordable / drugstore makeup. What? Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my March beauty favorites and I am so excited. It is crazy. March is almost finally over already. We're going to be going into spring and then summer. I cannot wait. Almost all of my beauty favorites I'll be talking about this month is almost all drugstore. There's only 3 high-end, which that is actually amazing. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, welcome. My name is Chloe, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave here to join the family, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up so I know I like these kinds of videos. And without further ado, let's get right into this beauty favorites. So I'm first actually going to be going with eyeshadow palettes, and I've been literally loving these eyeshadow palettes through the whole entire month of March. And the first one I want to be talking about is the Profusion Cosmetics Wanderlust palette, which you guys know I've been loving. I'm going to be putting it in the description box down below so you guys can check out my full face of drugstore makeup tutorial, which I had so much fun doing. But these shades are just so beautiful. You can do earthy tones, you can do warm tones, you can even do pops of color, because when I reviewed this palette, I used a lot of the blues and the pinks and all these pretty shimmers, and I do want to use this palette a lot more for you guys. Just look how beautiful this is. Like, just look, and this is only $10 at Target. It is just so beautiful. You can buy it at Target or you can buy it at profusioncosmetics.com. But I do want to try these warm tones out, and then just these such pretty pops of color is just so beautiful. And this is so good. I do want to try the Sienna one because it looks like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette / Soft Glam. They kind of have the same warm tone. So if you want to see that video, if you want me to get that palette for you guys and review it, please let me know in the comment section down below. But other than that, I love this palette so much. It is just so beautiful. It is so travel friendly and it's so beginner friendly. You have your shimmers, but then you have your nice earth tones. You have your nice pops of color, nice transition shades. So I really love this palette. The next one I'll be talking about actually is kind of new, but I've been using it for the past 2 weeks, and you guys, if you guys been watching my videos, you guys know how much I love it. This is the BH Cosmetics x Daisy Marquez palette, and girl, it is so amazing. It was only $19 when I got it, but now it's $23, which is still not bad. Look how beautiful it is. I'll put in the description box to my review on this palette. And literally it was so much fun to film, and I love this palette. So again, I'll talk about it, I will say it here again, but what I liked about what Daisy Marquez did and the vertical aisles like she did with these were for seasons. So this could be for spring and summer, spring. These are for winter and fall. This could be fall too. But I just love how she did that and actually created a look with this. I actually used this aisle, but I used Dolce in the transition, and then I used Vintage on the outer corner, and then I used Bougie on the inner lid, and then I actually popped some lashes on, which these are the Ardell Demi Wispies, which I actually love them so much. I'm starting to finally get better at doing lashes, but I just love how she did this palette, and this was so affordable. And I actually did my swatches in that video too. Just so beautiful, so pigmented, so buttery, and it's just such a beautiful palette. It's literally so good for on the go, for traveling. And this is also beginner friendly. If you're just a beginner at makeup, this is just so good. So these two palettes are both affordable, are both drugstore, and I highly recommend you guys go picking one of these up because these are so good for color. This actually does have color too, but they're just so pretty, and they're both just so good palettes. I just love how compact and travel friendly they are, and I really recommend you guys go picking these up. I've already talked about this before, the eyeshadow, but I've been really loving this recently for priming my eyes. This is the e.l.f. Eye Primer in Sheer. This is so nice. This is only $2. This is so nice just to put on your eyelids. I know Juicy Jazz talks about it, so you know I had to pick this up. This is such a good, cheap, affordable drugstore eye primer if you just want to use this. I usually use this Painterly Paint Pot, MAC Painterly Paint Pot, or I use a concealer, but I really like this so much. You can buy it at Ulta or Target or really anywhere. We're talking about mascara, and I've been really loving this. And you guys know how much I love their Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara, but this is the Essence the False Lashes mascara in Extreme Volume and Curl. This because it has a little curve to it, and the wand, this applicator is so good, and it's so good and really coats my lashes, and it really voluminizes and curls your lashes, and I love this. This was literally, believe me when I say this, $4.99. $4.99. Can't beat this. Really good drugstore mascara. I got you, girl. This is actually a higher end brow pencil. I've been loving this recently. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade number 4. I love this because this reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. So you have a dual sided, you have a spoolie, and then you have the pencil, and then I'll show you. So you just give such nice like strokes. I used it on my brows today, but I've always been using it on my brows. It's just so nice, and I really want to try the NYX one. I think it's like NYX Precise Brow Pencil. My friend actually told me about it, so I'm really excited to try that out for you guys, and I'll let you guys know how I like it, because I've been really trying to find a really good affordable drugstore brow pencil for you guys. You guys know how much I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills and my Benefit, but I've been really leaning towards my Benefit, and I love this so much. If you are really trying to splurge on a brow product pencil, this is your guy. Going into foundations, but the first one I want to be talking about is the higher end one. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Blurring Skin Tint with sunscreen of SPF of 25 in the shade 03. And I wore this on my skin today. I wore it in an upcoming video that will be coming up. This is just so nice. I got it, I remember, around last year for summertime. This is so nice. You have your sunscreen, you have light coverage where it feels so smooth on the skin. It's not too overpowering where it feels like cakey or full coverage, like it feels like you have makeup on. It doesn't. It just feels so lightweight, and you're actually wearing makeup, like you're wearing makeup, but you're not. This is very lightweight, and I really like how this skin tint really works so good to really get on your face. I actually stipple it in with a brush, or I use a beauty sponge, but today I used a cosmetics brush, which I loved it so much I don't even have to use a beauty sponge, so this is really nice. I've been loving this. I honestly feel like I don't even have to say what this foundation is anymore, but I'm obviously going to if there's anybody new coming on my channel. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation in the shade 110 Porcelain. This foundation is so good. I cannot wait to try this on clients. This is so good for a full coverage glam. It claims to be, it is dewy and smooth. You have such smooth skin when I have such smooth skin when I put this on, and it gives just that nice dewy glow without even putting a highlighter on yet. It is so good, and it is really good for my normal to dry girls like myself. They actually do have a matte and poreless one for normal to oily skin. Have acne, or if you have oily skin, I really suggest you checking out the matte and poreless one, but you guys know my dry skin girls, I got you covered. This foundation is so good. I believe it's around $30, which is really not bad, and it's 1 fluid ounce. But this is only $7.99. You honestly cannot beat this. This is such a good drugstore foundation. If you guys have any new recommendations for drugstore foundations for dry skin, please let a girl know, because I've been really trying to find another one as good as this. I'm going to be going to cream blushes next. You guys know how much I've been loving the Flower Beauty Blush Balm Color Drops in the shade Nectar. And in my full face of drugstore makeup, I actually did get Bubbly, and them combined is such a beautiful pop of pink. It is so beautiful. I feel like when you put the Bubbly in with the Nectar, it weighs down that corally shade, and it just brings it such a pretty pop of color. It's mostly like this kind of a color, maybe just like a little bit brighter. I just love it so much, and I just love that cream blush because, you know, like putting more powders on dry skin, like putting a powder highlight, a powder blush, more powder, a powder bronzer, that can make it emphasize your dry spots or your dry patches, or just become cakey. So I've been like really loving this, and you guys know how I love this technique, is I'll get like a little synthetic highlighting brush, and I'll just buff it in and then blend it with my finger or beauty sponge. It just looks so beautiful, and these are only $10 each, and I really believe that these are the dupe for the Glossier Cloud Paints. These are just so beautiful, so I really highly suggest these. Honestly, just try them out and just see, like, this thing is only $10, and you only literally need a little bit. You guys know how much I love the little squeezy tube. Going on to bronzer, a lot of my beauty favorites this month actually was in my full face of drugstore makeup store, which I loved it. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Sunset Strip Tease. You guys know how much I've been loving this bronzer. I have it on my skin today. Do you see that? You see that? It is just such a beautiful bronzer. This was only $2.99 at Walgreens. $2.99. It is just so pretty and so affordable, and I do have a few more Wet n Wild purchases and products that I really loved. It's just so nice. It does remind me a lot of the Hourglass, I don't know if it's called ambient powder, but it's like The bronzer, Beauty Christie was raving about this, but I am just so excited. This bronzer is just so beautiful. I feel like you can contour with this too, you can get away with that, but it's just so beautiful. It bronzes up my skin. Always, I like on the forehead just to tap it in with, I like to just tap it in with a brush instead of swiping it, but I love this bronzer. Did it take over my Hoola Lights? I'm not sure. This is a really good bronzer though. It also just gives it such a beautiful shimmer and glow too to the skin, which I love. You guys know how much I love glowy skin. I have two highlighters, and would you be surprised if it was Wet n Wild? So the first one I have is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow, which this is so beautiful. This is the one that I used in my full face of drugstore makeup. Look at that. Such a pretty pink and just pop of color and just glow, and it's just so good for fair skin tones. I really highly recommend this. They do have some gold ones too. I think Flower Child is the most popular one for more of people who have tan skin, but I really do love this so much. It works so good. It was only $3, honestly. You can't beat that. Just look how beautiful that is. I just love the little flower on it too. Actually, I picked up a few days ago. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder, and I'm actually wearing it on my skin today. This is in the shade I'm So Lit. I saw someone rave about this, and it's just the perfect champagne color. A lot was coming out when I like opened it yesterday, but this is what it looks like in the cap. It's so beautiful. Girl. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Literally to just, if you want one day that just to blind the haters in the summer or literally any season, it's just so beautiful. This was really affordable too. And I actually just used, you can use like I sometimes would like to use, I actually learned this from Tati Westbrook, if you actually use a little bit of a powder puff and if you like fold it, and you could just like get that just like really like instant pop of that instant glow. I actually like to use a brush, a beauty sponge, whatever you prefer. But these two highlighters are amazing. They're both drugstore. I'm so happy. But you guys know how much I love the Maybelline Master Chrome Time Sticky Tutorials in 250. I've been loving that, but I've just been going back to these this month of March. Last product I'll be talking about is actually a setting mist. So I've been loving this, and I know you guys know how much I love Nicole Cutler. She does have dry sensitive skin like me, and she's just been raving about this product. This is the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist with propolis and argan oil nourishing mist, and it's so hydrating. I love this. Here, I'm gonna spray it for you guys. I love this spray. See? It has just like a fine spray, and it just, I always like to do this, fan it with my palette. But I just love it so much. It literally is so, look at that glow still. It is just so gluey and luminous, and I heard this was a really good, I mean, I love the Morphe Studio Setting Mist, but I've been really I've just been really going back to this. This is a really nice mist. I really love it. I've only literally went like this much. Hey guys, that wraps up my March beauty favorites. If you liked this video, and if you want to see more videos from me, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel down below to join the family. It is so much fun here. I do a lot of fun beauty videos. Comment any video recommendations you want me to film down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!